lot of things was revealed in that interview, and I will tell you in full confidence that there are a lot of things that these people are not telling us. But if this lady continue to do interview, the truth go to come out slowly, just like some truths don't come out from this one now. Now let's start. Yeah, I'll play 2 videos from the interview. Let's start with this one.
Do you accept the results of the coroner inquest?
Man, that is another question. That is another awful question, because I knew that there is a nurse involved in this case. You know, he reacted to rejection. And since my husband, even the night my husband died, that my father-in-law got to the house, you know, the nurse even narrated everything that happened to him. In fact, my husband's manager wanted to get the nurse arrested that night, but he asked us to let her go. That he does not have any business with her.
Your father-in-law asked you them to let the nurse go.
That we should let her go. That he doesn't have any business with her. And you know, even despite the begging, that, you know, a lot of people begged him not to bury my husband.
So now they see a lot of things have been revealed. Now I wrote a lot of questions to ask. First things first, she said a nurse was involved in the whole thing. Secondly, she said she knew he reacted to an injection. She said it in more than one places, and I'll play the other side. Now I wrote a lot of questions. Now she said the nurse narrated what happened, waiting by Mohbad to Mohbad father when Mohbad came in that night. So she established a Mohbad by that night, because there was a part where she said even the night that my husband by, so 99 he by. Then she said when the husband father come, the nurse narrates what happened to Mohbad take by. Now the question is, since he reacted to injection 1, what did the nurse narrate about Mohbad by? What did the nurse tell Mohbad father? That's number 1. And since you were with them throughout before the nurse came, since you were with them, what happened there? Unless if you say you are not there. But the way you narrated the story, it's as if you were there. Now, what happened there? That's number 2. Now, you said your husband management wanted to arrest the nurse. Why did they want to arrest the nurse? You said that your husband management wanted to arrest the nurse. That means the nurse don't do something when lead to the boy pie. So what it make them want arrest the nurse? What happened that night? Una never still tell us. Now, who are the people in that apartment? Since you said the husband management, meaning the management of Mohbad was present in the house when the nurse came and before the nurse came. Exactly. So what happened before the nurse came, and why did they want to arrest the nurse? Now, for Mohbad dad, when they narrate what happened to Mohbad to you, according to what she's saying, why did you say that the nurse should be let go? Why you say may they release the nurse, may the nurse they go? Why you say may they release the nurse? Because for them to say they want to arrest the nurse, it means that the nurse don't do something very bad when led to the boy pie. So why did you say they should let the nurse go? Now, let's go to the next part. Let's play this side.
So, you know, the fact that the autopsy results came out inconclusive is one thing that I don't, you know, it's hard to accept. Because I knew so well that my husband actually had an injury from the fight he had with his friend.
Had an injury?
His name is Prime Boy.
Okay.
And I also knew that he reacted to an injection. Because my husband was fine before the nurse came, although he had an injury. In fact, the day he died, he had a podcast with one girl. What's the girl's name? Susan Park. Pajok, yeah. I think, I don't know.
Now,
He has a podcast.
see, a lot of questions. She has repeated that he reacted to an injection. But before this, she said he had an injury from a fight with his friend, Prime Boy. He had an hand injury, yes? That's number 1. Now, she also repeated that he reacted to the injection that the nurse gave him. Again, she now said, my husband was fine before the nurse came. So if your husband was fine, why did they call the nurse to come? Because person where they heal and natty, they don't go call nurse for him now. Now person where be say, if they sick, or he get emergency, or he need to check up, now they call nurse for, make on check. She said he was fine before the nurse came. So why did the nurse come if he was truly fine? Now the question is this. Is your husband on drugs? Does he do hard drugs? Shane and the nurse, they administer hard drugs to him. Because if you are saying he reacted to an injection 2 times in that video, you said it, that he reacted to an injection. And again, in the other part of the video, you are saying that your husband was fine before the nurse came, although he had an injury from a fight with Prime Boy. So what is the story? Now, there's another part of the video where she said it is Adura that prepared the food that Mohbad ate that night. Although the father-in-law was thinking that it was her. Immediately he heard that it was Adura that cooked the food that Mohbad ate that night. He decided not to talk again because he wanted to pin the whole pine of the guy on top her. That one is another one again. Do you understand? So it's possible to say the boy chop poison. That's that one another side entirely again. But I decided to stay on this part. That why did the nurse come? And what did they narrate? What did the nurse narrate to Baba Mohbad say happened to Mohbad? And why did the management want to arrest? Why did they wanted to arrest? Abi, which one be the English? Why did they want to arrest the nurse before Baba Mohbad? And why Baba Mohbad talk say, may they let the nurse they go? That's another side. Now, to the person where the interviewer, this does not look like an interview. This looks like a whitewashing. The reason why it looks like a whitewashing is this. You did not ask her about the voice notes that was released when Mohbad accused her of so and so. You didn't ask her of that. You literally didn't say anything about that. You just pick 1 or 2 things. Sometimes you go want talk, you go help her talk, call name. She didn't want to call name. Naira Marley and Sam Larry's name, she didn't want to call those names. You were the one that called the name for her. So it's obvious that you are trying to whitewash and clean the girl up. Now, to sum it all up, did you notice that Naira Marley's name wasn't in the bracket of what happened to the boy on that night? She said some things about they bullied the boy. She didn't call the name. The person the interview and I didn't call name. But on that night, Naira Marley's name was never mentioned. So why did they bring Naira Marley's name into the whole equation? That's another thing.